Have you made contact with Yazawa?
He's out in the lower fields, apparently.
Lower fields?
That's what was written on the door of his empty room.
Where are you?
There's an office that was occupied by the regional director in the office block. I'm on my way there.
I see. That works out well then. Obtain the Rice-related data from the terminal at the Autonomous Regional Citizen Center, located in the office block. Regarding that micro-machine Rice that Bato found the other day, the configuration of it was a dead-on match for the Rice that our friend Fua tried to deliver. This leads us to the assumption that he brought that micro-machine Rice out of the Tohoku Autonomous Region. Therefore, the storage of this grain has to be somewhere in that region. Find out where it's being stored, and I want the complete background on the weapons that flowed into the area too.
Roger.
I'm gonna go on ahead to the base of the dam. I saw something there that looked like a training ground.
If you could also clean out the place, it'd be a big help. I see the entrance to the office block. Talk to you later. Gotta go. Now commencing infiltration into office block.
Roger that. It feels as if somebody's anticipating our moves, and I don't like it.
I think you're right. But we may be able to outwit the enemy because of that.
What's wrong?
Nothing to worry about. I'm going in.
There's been a lot of dismantling in the office block, even for the autonomous zone. There are also points where it's easy for the enemy to attack. Proceed with due caution.
Roger that.
Major, bounce me that virus that was planted in the monorail. I'll check it out.
Will do. By the way, I did some checking on my own, and I found that it's not very friendly at all.
I'll dig into it a little deeper. The elevator should work now.
What's wrong?
Somebody's following the tracks left by your hack, Major.
Tracking?
Major, do you remember Nemuro?
As in the Nemuro landing operation?
It's not hard to ID someone from the way they breach defenses. There's only one person capable of tracking you, Major. Just to be sure, I'll trace his whereabouts after the war.
Good idea.
About those allegedly scrapped military weapons. When I presented the evidence to the military that they still existed in the autonomous region, I was told that they began considering a troop deployment.
They're always looking out for themselves. By the way, about that micro-machine rice that Fuwa had stockpiled. That's the one piece in this convoluted puzzle that I just can't get to fit. It doesn't add up.
Based on my inquiries at Agriculture, Forestry, and Fisheries, they're reluctant to give a straight answer.
Seems there's more to this.
There are always two sides to things. You get to the truth after first learning the situation of each side. Don't you agree?
There's an Rice patent application file in there? You know they say that Rice was developed 4 years back by the Agriculture Ministry's research agency.
Ishikawa, check along those lines too.
Roger.
The dismantling is further along than I thought.
Try to find out whatever you can.
Roger.
Must be the director's office motto.
It's from the Autonomous Zone Charter that I saw in the residential block.
That's all? Aren't there any other records in it?
I discovered that the micro machine rice I collected in the parking garage is the same that's listed in the office inventory. It appears Fuwa brought that rice from here.
Despite that, there shouldn't be any records of it being widely distributed.
I think it's because they deliver it directly to the agencies of countries that have the patent. Try the other terminals too.
There's trace evidence that this terminal was used to hack a last-generation military database.
This must be the military ID that was used. Ishikawa, run a match.
Roger. Major, about that military ID from earlier, it's got a connection to the Nemero landing operation.
As I suspected.
This ID matches the unit commander of the 7th Special Forces Tactical Unit from the Nemero landing operation.
7 Special Forces. As I recall, they were a Special Forces unit whose trademarks were psychological and cyber warfare. The name of the unit commander isn't known, and I think they called him the choreographer or something of the sort. I'd heard, however, that he died during the landing operation.
In the enemy behavior patterns that we've detected so far, there are 121 out of 134 points of similarity with the choreographer's personal overwrite program. It's almost certainly something that he wrote himself. Maybe he survived, laid low in the Tohoku Autonomous Region, and got mixed up in this case.
You think that the choreographer is back in Yazawa?
Probably. Must be the director's...
It's from the...
That's
It appears...
just
I think... Try the...
There's trace...
This must...
Roger. Major, about that military ID from earlier, it's got a connection to the Nemero landing operation.
As I suspected.
This ID matches the unit commander of the 7th Special Forces Tactical Unit from the Nemero landing operation.
7 Special Forces. As I recall, they were a Special Forces unit whose trademarks were psychological and cyber warfare. The name of the unit commander isn't known, but I think they called him the choreographer or something of the sort. I'd heard, however, that he died during the landing operation.
In the enemy behavior patterns that we've detected so far, there are 121 out of 134 points of similarity with the choreographer's personal overwrite program. It's almost certainly something that he wrote himself. Maybe he survived, laid low in the Tohoku Autonomous Region, and got mixed up in this case.
You think that the choreographer is back in Yazawa?
Probably.
Continue your investigation along that angle.
Roger.
What's the deal? An encrypted channel? Is there something you don't want to tell me?
Exactly right.
I see you're a secretive woman!
This block was renovated by the workers who settled down here. That's why we don't have any accurate map data on it. Use your own two eyes to verify things as you proceed.
Major, that grain is micromachine rice that was developed by applying Fuwa and Goto's research to a rice strain called Riku 131. Yasuo created it back when the Autonomous Region was a military facility.
You're saying the Agriculture Ministry's research agency was really the Autonomous Region?
Conjecture doesn't amount to proof. Be shallow. Comb through every single record of the Agricultural Ministry that relates to micromachine rice.
The channel is being forcibly tuned.
Can you hear me, my good police officer? Only I am able to transmit via this emergency channel, so I'm going to take the liberty to speak to you.
He had a net set up on the terminals?
I am Eiichi Goto. Kei's honorable ideals are being tarnished because of a traitor. That is something I will not stand for.
Over there?
I have a favor to ask of you people. You've detected my location, I take it. Come here, hurry! If you don't, I'll be erased by...
You'd better hurry up. I was contacted by Goto. The signal was coming from the training grounds control room.
I picked it up here too. Looks like I'm the closest.
During his career, Goto developed independent theories not only on joint engineering but micro-machine technology as well. His ideas never became mainstream, but it can't be denied that he's a man who had a profound impact on the scientific research of the day.
The enemy prosthetic bodies we retrieved from the pier were retrofits based off of commercial products. Even our redcoats back at the lab couldn't make heads or tails of technology backed by Goto's theories.
Bato, it's imperative that you track down Goto and make contact with him at once. In addition, we need to get the entire lowdown on the enemy, collect all the records that are stored at the training grounds.
Roger. You want me to play hide and seek in a place like this with some old man?
You're the closest, aren't you?
All right, all right. Dummies, huh? Well, now, I guess it's time to do some cleaning.
Based on the findings, it's fairly obvious that intensive